Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to SEA's Best of the Best. These may be the best teams from SEA, but they are the absolute worst at getting their damn lazy, good-for-nothing asses into the game. Sorry for the long wait, guys. The players need to have a snack, a nap, I don't even know, but at long last we're ready. This is a Game 1 in a best-of-3 Orange versus RRQ. I guess you could say one of the better Tier 2 SEA teams. They've taken a series off of Mineski, but have not beaten any of the big dogs. Orange, Scythe, Titan. We'll have to see if they can do it. I'm LD. I do apologize for my shitty microphone. I am using the ghetto setup because my good mic broke, and Gods needs the studio for Starladder TV Korea, which is starting in a few hours. But with that long and lengthy introduction out of the way, I'm joined by Lysander. Lysander, you're not casting Korean Dota today. How you doing, my friend?
Well, I did start casting C a while back, but it's good to be here. So that's what Rex Dragon means.
You left your people though. You abandoned them.
Well, I'm back tomorrow for KDL anyway. So.
No, I mean the other way around. Like you abandoned SEA to go to the easy money in Korea, easy views.
Okay. Well, it was a dangerous venture to actually start Korean Dota. Yeah. I like to think I played a little bit of part to build that little culture of Korean Dota up. So.
I'm with you, buddy. You're doing God's work. You're doing God's work. No pun intended.
RR. That's what RR means. Rex Ragam.
Yeah, Rex Ragam. I was like, RRQ, who is this team? But I did a little research on them, and they seem like one of the stronger, like, not huge names in Southeast Asia right now. They took a series off of Mineski, who've been a little shaky lately. But they have lost every single game they played against Orange, Titan, and Scythe, so they've yet to really crack like the top. I guess you'd call that probably your top 3 teams right now in Southeast Asia.
Yeah,
no, not convincingly. SEA is like a mess right now, I feel.
It's always been a mess. Because there's national service, and that's trouble, especially for the guys. But Orange's squad is
10 seconds
mostly Malaysians, I think, and they don't have compulsory national service. I could be wrong about that. I'm not so sure. I know they're my neighbors, but
they have like 2 Singaporean players now. They added in CSC and SXO.
Yasera is Singaporean as well.
Oh, is he? Okay. Joy Dota seems to think he's Malaysian.
He's Malaysian, but he lives in Singapore because I know his sister.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually it was a very small world kind of thing because the sister is my classmate, my good friend in school. So we were just talking about stuff, and the talk about her brother playing Dota came up, and it's been a few years, and he finally got signed on as Orange. I mean, I did play with him in pubs for a while, but I saw pro potential in him, and yeah, I think Orange finally picked him up, which is actually quite good for him because he needs a team, and he's only 16, I think 17. So NS or National Service will not bother him for the next 2 to 3 years at least. So I think that's good for his career if he wants to actually go into this.
I feel like that's where maybe the Pinoys have the advantage because so many of their star players become stars at like age like 13, 14. And so they've got a few years potentially at least in the younger squad. I don't even know if they have national service, but either way, they come of age sooner in terms of Dota. So Well, that's neither here nor there, Lysander. I don't know how much you've
10
cast
seconds
RRQ.
remaining.
I assume you've seen a little orange at least, but
Yeah.
the thing that I like most about
5
this new orange is
seconds
we get to see
remaining.
Winter in a different role. He's actually been playing off lane. Bat's
Mhm.
been one of his go-to heroes. He
Reserve
first picks it
time.
here, and I will say he fed a completely unnecessary first blood in the game I cast of him, but where he actually he saw them
Dire
coming
team
and still
pick.
died. I think he was like AFK or lagging, but anyway, he went back and got 5 kills after that and a fast blink. So
Yeah, Orange. Actually, the players that they brought into Orange came from Insidious Idol. So Shox, Ysera, and Insidious C are actually good friends. So the synergy between them are actually really good, especially since they play a lot of pubs together. Sometimes they invite me, so I see them playing, and they just get along really well. They Skype very
10
often. So
seconds
that's where the
remaining.
synergy in Orange comes from. I think that's your three cores. And then, of course,
5
Winter is there to
seconds
offer
remaining.
leadership. And Sharky is a good player as well, so I'm not so sure how he fits into this whole mold, but I'm sure
Reserve
all of them
time.
know each other.
he's actually
And that,
been playing support, which I
yeah,
don't know if you remember Sharky back when like towards the end of his time with I think
MUFC.
yeah, with MUFC, but he was really playing poorly. Like I remember Sharky back when he was a really solid standout Southeast Asian player, but he took a break, he tried to come back heading into TI3 before they got invited, and they ended up going with FCFZ instead, but yeah, he was very disappointing back then, but his support has been a lot more solid. So, and just in the few 2 games I saw, I wouldn't say it was exceptional, but it was quite decent. So I guess we'll have to see how he does here up against RRQ.
It's just one of he's just one of
Radiant
those
team
names where
pick.
I get a sinking feeling in my heart when I face him against pubs. In pubs, I'm wondering why are there pro players in my pub games, and yeah, one of those names just jump out to me. A lot of these names, usually when they're queuing with their noober friends, I call it, so that they go down to my tier. But yeah, you recognize these names right away, and you know that they are good players. And
It's the page one players.
yeah,
SEA
it's not
is not
pleasant.
as scary as it used to be though, because the Chinese exodus I guess happened like around last
5
year, but
seconds remaining.
SEA was just ridiculous. I remember I queued there just to see what it was like, and somehow I
Reserve
matched
time.
my G stack back before the Perfect World servers were created. I went like 3-0 on Spirit Breaker, and then they just 5-manned, and I ended the game like 3-15. So, yeah,
No,
those were tough times.
you should ask Zephyr, Blitz, Purge how they find Southeast Asia. It's still
Very try
terribly
hard.
hard. It's really really hard to play. But
It's easy for Sexy Bembo though. He's almost 6k MMR. He's like
well,
5.9k.
Dire team pick.
I've only played with him once. I was on his team, but
Okay,
that's about as far as it went. I'm still on the road to 5k, so
there you go.
recently broke 4.5, dropped back down after that. 50% win rate at its work.
Win rate doesn't mean a thing. It's all about those sweet, sweet MMR points. But well, let's go over the draft here a bit, Lysander. We've been kind of
Yes,
rambling, I
ranting.
suppose. Batrider first pick,
10
Clockwork
seconds
Invoker, Quick
remaining.
Reply. The standard Slark, SCA van, pretty typical.
5
Ember,
seconds
Elder Titan,
remaining.
nothing too unusual. Veno support picked up. Something Orange seems to like to run a bit more than
Reserve
other
time.
teams, I would say. And then RRQ goes Chen, Orange replies Marana. So neither team has really. I guess we sort of have an idea where the lanes are headed now. RRQ somewhat revealed their lanes more. With the Invoker, you pretty much know he's going mid, Clockwork offlane, Chen jungle, so they'll be looking for a support and a carry, but this offlane bat, man, especially on the Radiant side, it's even worse, but on the Dire side, it's still pretty bad. Like, just the cliff riding. It's just impossible to keep him away from the creeps.
Yeah, and picking up a Chen, I did mention it sometimes in my cast. Picking up a Chen does reveal that you'll be having a dual lane. So if Orange decides to capitalize on this, they will actually go for an aggressive tri lane and just pummel their dual lane into submission. So RR will have to pick a carry that can work with not that much farm. I think that's how I'll call it. Shadow Demon's good. He's going to offer
Radiant
some
team
defensive
pick.
as well as offensive. I don't think they'll be going offensive, but defensive options here in the dual lane at the very start at least. I think Chen needs at least level 3, level 4 before he starts roaming in because of the lack of creeps. But Shadow Demon's going to be great because with Centaurs, with Ursas, you need the disruption setup. And yeah, it's a good pickup, I think.
Yeah, Shadow Demon's also good for ganking with Clockwork and Exhort Invoker. Just disrupt. You give him a
10
chance to walk in
seconds
and drop the
remaining.
cogs. Sunstrike, easy kill. Not against Marana,
5
perhaps, but
seconds
for these
remaining.
other heroes. So, with the Shadow Demon pick, pretty good way to deal with Bat. When he lassos somebody,
Reserve
you just
time.
disrupt them and prevent or disrupt the Bat, and then everything's fine. We'll see what they do, but RNG Sports now they'll need a support. I guess they do run support Mirana sometimes, so it could be support Mirana. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it could
I've seen them
be.
do it before. No,
It
I
could
guess
be.
not this
It could
game.
be mid. I think it can be a mid Mirana. Ysera plays quite a bit of that, but it could be a carry Mirana. I think we see that quite often. But I think it's gonna be mid Mirana because the Earthshaker setup is something I see a lot of Southeast Asians do. They have the Earthshaker just hanging around, and when it looks right, they fire an arrow and land a fissure at the same time, and it gets a perfect hit on. I think that's how it's done.
That's such an annoying combo too, because the new fissure is just ridiculous. Like it's impossible not to get hit by it, really, unless
a
you're
lot
just
of
at your fountain.
Earthshakers now in Southeast Asia. Nearly, I think, in terms of pubs, I think Southeast Asia, there's always an Invoker. There's almost always a Mirana, and
There's
there
usually
are.
there's almost always a Slark as well. That hero's like auto win in solo queue, dude.
Slark is along the lines of Prophet. Yeah, he's on the tier 2 in terms of picks. But I'm talking about the ones that you nearly see every game. It's Invoker, Mirana, and maybe Prophet Slark, Earthshaker for the rest of them. And the rest is debatable. But it's usually these heroes that you see in Southeast Asia, and it gets real old real fast. Because it's always facing Invoker middle lane, and I don't play any of these heroes. So.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, what you see in North America, once you get to like the decent level games, is like whatever RTZ's currently grinding, or Eternal Envy's currently grinding, everyone wants to be RTZ. Everyone wants to be Ii-sama, so they'll pick like Morphling, they'll demand tangos, they'll go mid, hog the courier, and just be useless all game and feed. So, there you go.
But I think the Naga phase couldn't have been fun.
No, not fun for the team, and because he just like a vacuum cleaner and sucks up all the farm, and definitely not fun for the opponents if the Naga's good. So it's no fun for anyone, really.
Yeah, and RR actually 10 seconds. Oh, sniper? Really? Sniper? That's a bad rider.
Take that, you wanker! I was telling Lysander before the cast started, I love his like announcer pack. It is so obnoxious when Sniper kills you. Nothing makes me madder than that voice, or other people matter for that matter. So
thanks for standing still.
Yeah, I really love his audio pack. I wish do they have a Sniper announcer? Because I would pay good money for that.
Nah, I like the Lina announcer. It's the best. So good.
The Lina
so
one?
Good.
I've never heard
Lina
it.
one.
Oh, I've heard it, but I'm not that crazy about it.
I have it, and there you go, Storm Spirit. Sniper is a very dangerous pick.
Yeah.
You need a lot of body, human shields to work, for Sniper to work. You need a lot of guys making space in front. Clockwork can do that. To some extent, I guess Invoker can do that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even so, it's like they've got a Batrider and a Storm, so unless the Shadow Demon is on point, it's not gonna matter, you know? Like, sure, you're sitting in the back lines. If RRQ doesn't start the fight, they just Blink Lasso, jump it with Storm. They can just blow them up from long range, so yeah. I want to believe in the Sniper. It's worked for CIS in the Chinese scene.
A Korean team did this that day.
Yeah, and they lost to Zephyr after being up like 15k gold.
I think it was 6-20. They were leading 6-20 and they just threw so hard.
Sorry to interrupt you, Lysander, but guys, I see a few people are asking about Dota TV. Apparently the admin said there is a bug with the ticket, or maybe with Dota TV in general, so unfortunately I guess it's not going to work. We're very sorry for those who bought the ticket. It's out of our control. I think it's actually a problem on Valve's end because people are having a similar issue with the Monster Invitational, so I'll see if they can make the games publicly available in the future, but anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Lysander.
Yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say anyway, but
Sniper? The Zephyr game. The Zephyr
the Zephyr game, they threw really hard. And Bambo landed some sick arrows. He pulled his inner Sing Sing, and they came back from that. And it was a Storm Spirit Lifestealer against the Sniper, and the Sniper was not a clever pick. And speaking of which, there is actually the Mega Kills announcer for Lina, and the Lina shared by me. So you can actually try it out this game. It's awesome. Bellini uses it all the time.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. It's also being shared by Ysera, so
yeah,
good guy Ysera. But okay, Lysander, you ready, buddy? Ready to cast some SEA Dota?
Of course.
All right.
I'm excited to see how Orange will do. Winter, hopefully he has more luck at TI4 if he gets to TI4 this year.
I don't even know if any SEA teams will get invited. I mean, it sounds like at least one will make it from the qualifier if that On Gamers leak is true, but
I always had the impression Valve would just invite one from each region, just out of respect. But I honestly think
So,
Scythe,
I mean, do you
maybe
think the
Orange.
Koreans should get an invite? Like, I don't think any Korean teams deserve to be invited.
Well, I would say they should they should be given the chance to fight in the invitationals. I mean, at the very least. But Southeast
Okay.
Asia is lumped with Korea. I
30
would feel it's
seconds
been
to
lumped a
battle.
lot together. So maybe they invite Titans, Orange, or Scythe, one of them, and make the rest fight for the last slot.
Okay. Can't argue with you too much there. And on that note, I guess let's introduce the team. So it's a best of 3, guys. It's our first of 2 matches for today. And just a quick reminder, Mott is also providing our secondary stream over at twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 2. He is casting Ideal versus Scythe. So some Thai versus Singaporean Miracle Rat Dota. Always fun to cast. But well, with that being said, RRQ, we've got Gehenna playing the Chen, Don F1 on the Shadow Demon, the Safeway Mr. Koala on the ever so cuddly sniper, and last but not least, we do have NFR on the offlane Clockwork.
On the side of Orange, on the side of Radio, we have Orange, we have Winter on the offlane Bat Rider, we have Middle Ysera on the Suicune Mirana, we have Insidious C on the Earthshaker, Bane Earthshaker, Shocks on the Storm Spirit, Safe Lane Storm Spirit, and Sharky on the Venomancer. I told you it was a mid Mirana, and yeah, there we go. Suicune!
There you go, indeed. So, off the bat, good use of the Illusion Rune by Winter. He'll be blocking one of the Chen's big camps. He did not manage to body block this camp, but that's one that he can leech experience from anyway, even if the Chen takes a creep over there. So, should be pretty good. He also tried to block the medium camp, was not successful. The Illusion died, but offlane bat against safe lane sniper. Should be able to get quite a bit of experience early on. But I will say, if once the sniper gets that pair of like boots or phase boots, it gets really hard to stand in lane against him. You need to use fog at that point because he will just chip you down with headshot.
I think the best bet for Winter to even try and get a kill is to pressure mid a lot so that Shadow Demon has to rotate out. Or maybe just take advantage of the Shadow Demon pulling now to harass the sniper.
Yeah, and this is where the offlane bat's really powerful. I would say, again, more so, I feel on the Radiant side. Yeah, take a bit of damage, but should be okay. There's a fissure here, though. They might go back in.
He nearly got cogged in.
They're setting up for the fissure block. Uh-oh!
Oh, he traps him! It actually traps him now. He forces out the cogs, which is actually good. They get some damage onto him, but yeah, but I don't think it was the best use of mana. He has 3 Clarity Potions now, so it's still okay, but Ring of Protection, Storm Spirit. I guess Ring of Basilisk is kind of core on all the safe lane farming heroes.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure if it's a thing.
Pretty standard on safe lane Storm, actually. I would say you see it like 80% of the time. Even in the European scene when they do it. Just because it lets you push the lane as well. So if you're running a defensive tri-lane, offlane Clock, he can draw the creep aggro a bit, but you can just tank the tower, spam your remnants, and when you want to, turn on the Bastion and actually push.
Yeah, and Chen's already sending a Stormcrafter at Ysera, and it's not going to be pleasant. Losing 150 health every single time.
This thing's the new Wildkin, man.
Look at him, man.
It's
But
so
it does-
strong. It really is like I think it's the most annoying creep to be set into your lane. Even more so than Wildkin, I feel.
Yeah, it's really powerful, and the thing is it does delay Chen's attack because he only has 1 creep in the early game, so he will not be able to apply any pressure there on the offlane. So Winter will keep his tower for a bit longer, and Shocks is going for the 1-1-1 build. The Basilisk is up, and he actually turned it on, so they actually want to push against his Clockwork.
Yeah, that's the nice thing with the Bassi, is you can do that. He's got 5 tangos, does take a tower pot shot. Not ideal, but you'll see Gehenna is off to just AFK jungle style. He gets a Wildkin and probably will look to farm the stack at 4 minutes after he stacks it one more time with the Tornado. Or maybe not. He's kind of just hanging out for now, but he's not stacking 2 camps, which is normally what you want to do when you're jungle champ.
Oh, Winter! First blood. No, one more. Right click. Oh, wow, Winter. Lucky day.
He's playing with fire, man. Like, the Winter... Okay, so when I cast him last week, he gave up a first blood where he saw the enemy place a lane ward. Like, he saw the guy place a lane ward. He had an observer ward in the enemy jungle over here on the Dire side and Dire off lane. And he saw the guy running around, and he still gave up first blood. So I was like, is Winter AFK? What's going on?
Slice said once on the stream, he fired a shot where he said Winter's too old. For Dota, he makes a good caster, but his time for Dota is over. That's what Slice said.
Well, for an old man, he's pretty damn good. I will say that.
Yeah.
Much, so. I think he was just having a bad day. He's definitely capable of playing better than that, but does push it to the limit here.
Fire
he
shots.
does live. Yeah, Ice loves to flame though. I remember I was in a lobby with him one time, and Cinderin was casting with me, and he basically just started calling Cinderin washed up in the lobby. Uh-oh, Sharky's gonna die here though.
Yeah, that's why I called it earlier. Venomancer was getting a little bit too close to the Clockwork, and if you're a level 1 hero against a level 2 Clockwork with just Cogs and Battery Assault, you're definitely dying. So
yeah, support Veno, no boot. Oh, actually has boots. You really should not get caught by Clockwork when you have boots as well.
A bit greedy if the right clicks, I think sometimes.
Okay, yeah, but especially with Gale, like you should be able to just kite him.
So. Yeah, you already see Ysera you starting up a little bit, softening up the Invoker with the Starfall, and you're gonna start the Fisher combo soon. You can see Shadow Demon kills off Winter, but Don Juan, he's down to 485. This is perfect setup for an arrow. He even cold snaps a creep, so. Yeah. But you'll see the Fisher come soon. Insidious Seer and Ysera. They do this all the time in pubs. I used to just download their replays to just improve my own mid laning, and I do see this a lot, so.
That was a really bad time for Winter to die. The wave was pushing into the tower. He's probably missed about 3-4 creeps before he TPs back in. But he's still getting level 6. The one concern though, Lysander, is normally when teams run the offlane bat, you'll see like their support stack the jungle so he can catch up, but they only have one single big camp stack, which is not really that much at 6 minutes.
Yeah, and I like this observer planted down by, I think, Chen. I'm not so sure, but it does keep tabs on Insidious Sea, so no more shenanigans going to be coming out from the arrow fissure thing. And it's a good thing, but Gehenna might be in a little bit of trouble. No, Ysera's not going to deep after him, but the Tornado is going to be causing a lot of trouble. So they're not playing fair in the middle lane here. They're using a lot of neutrals and using the wall life to just tip the balance into Invoker's favor, so what tryhards.
And bottom lane, we're going to see a go on the Storm, but he's about to hit level 6. Sunstrike comes in, and it will be enough to get the kill. This offlane Clockwork is wrecking them.
Two kills already, but I think he might die. Yeah, he probably will die. Yeah, he's probably going to die. Yep, he gets self-cancelled. That's it. That's a free kill for Insidious Sea, I think.
There's battery. Hook shots pulling down? No, he's
smashed. That's nearly Arcanes for Insidious Sea, but they're getting caught in. The Moonlight Shadow does come in. I think they want to gank. Winter is here with the lasso. I think this is a dead Don Juan. He tries to run. Arrow in the face. That's enough time for the lasso. But Starstorm, very unlucky actually. And he gets the cold snap, but he doesn't get it off in time. And Ysera's got to get that kill. No, Bat Rider gets that kill. And well, Invoker falls a little bit too far across the river, I think. Feeling a little bit safe with the ward, but they catch out the Moonlight Shadow. I think that was a mistake. Shadow Demon.
Under attack.
Oh boy. They're not done yet.
Yeah, he
Flame breaks here.
Starstorm? Yeah, Starstorm? No, this is the rocket. Oh,
Sarah. Oh, what a hook shot by NFR. And with Battery Assault online, he could go for this kill. Yeah, Winter doesn't have Firefly. He doesn't. Actually, he's about to get mana for it. Oh no. That was a double kill if he actually got him with the cogs.
Yeah, and I would have gone for Arrow instead of Starstorm there, to be honest. I think the Arrow would have been enough to kill their SD. But good rotation from the Clockwork. This is one of the things you don't want to deal with, especially when the Clockwork gets early start. And speaking of early start, Sniper gets himself a tower. So, wait, Shadowblade, Yasha, maybe. I don't know about the Shadowblade thing. Could happen.
Shadowblade is okay, but I just feel like you're against Batrider, Storm. If they want to jump you, they can definitely jump you.
Clockwork against Arrow. Now that's a double Starstorm gonna land, and he's dead.
Easy.
So Ysera repays the favor.
Yeah, finally. But I mean, this offlane Clockwork has done a lot of work. When he killed the Storm was like one creep from level 6. And he's killed the Storm, he killed a support in the offlane.
It's always fun.
Storm's not that farmed. 43 CS, decent, but the Sniper's still 700 gold ahead with the tower last hit, and not dying at all in the top lane.
Yeah, the thing is, Dota is all about ones and stuff. Like, there was this time where I had 1 second left on Reincarnation on Wraith King. One more CS to level 6 to get that finger or whatever, and you just die. It always happens. Dota is just like that.
It's a game of inches, as we say here in the US. It's a reference to American football, but It really is. Dota is just a game of inches sometimes, or centimeters, as the case may be. If you're from a backwards country that uses the metric system.
I heard you guys are
Shots
changing
fired.
over. I heard US is changing over to metric though. So
Is it really?
I don't know.
You're more up to date than me on my own country's science and math plans. Then
I don't know. I hear things. I read it on the internet, so
you know a guy.
Yeah, I read it on the internet, so it should be true. Smoke gang to the bottom lane. Ysera might be in trouble. He has leap. Oh, the smoke.
Hasn't broken yet. They
Shadow
can
Demon's
disrupt
gonna
you.
act inconspicuous. And Sunstrikes. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna really hurt. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, it's not gonna get out of this. Oh, a good hook as well. Unnecessary, I think, but it was good. 3 and 5. And oh, Ysera not having a great game. He was trying to snipe out the Shadow Demon, but the Shadow Demon was just standing there whistling. And now Sniper is in trouble actually. The Hand of God trying to keep him alive. The Shrapnel. I think Koala might actually get a kill on Shocks if he's not careful. Sharky comes back to help. Oh, he actually gets the kill. So, and you're
Take that, you wanker! Get the double!
All skill with those headshots. Oh man.
Take that, you wanker!
Yeah, man. This is not going well for Orange. Is
Dude,
it best of 1? Oh, best of 3. Okay.
This Sniper is so tanky, Lysander. He's level 10. He went Treads, Aquila, early Bracer, and he has Hand of God on his side. Like, normally a Sniper is just food in that situation. At the enemy tier 2, but they just couldn't burst him. This Storm has nothing right now. Just an Oblivion Staff, no Treads, no Talisman. And just, they don't have the deeps. No deeps.
This is a close combat Sniper. Close combat specialist. And Orange just woke up, so it's not gonna help. If you ever tried playing Dota when you just woke up, here's a tip: you never want to play ranked on your first game of the day, especially when you just woke up, because you're just slow. All your reflexes are just down.
I'm looking at our close combat specialist. He looks like he's a little bit short. I'm sorry. I'm going into showcase mode here, but okay. We'll end the showcase mode for now. Ever since they made it so you can use it when you're casting, I've just been having a ball with it.
No, it's a bug. I still can't do it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, it's from time to time.
Sometimes it lets you though, and those times are amazing.
Yeah, it is. And well, our close combat specialist has max shrapnel, so he just wants to go push towers, I think. And they had to mess with him, so he pulled out his combat knife and started knifing them. So
this is the way to build him. When you're up against these gap closers, like a Spat Rider and Storm, there is no reason to try and get a Shadow Blade. Like, maybe you could get a Force Staff or something, but I think you're just much better off just tank ups. When they jump you, you just live through it, and even if they kill you, they die in the process as well.
Yeah. This guy, he's really tanky. He's got 1,200 health. He's got more health than every single Radiant hero, actually. Yeah. He's got the most health in the game.
I'd like to see him TP mid. Like, they should just 5-man with the Sniper, honestly.
Yeah, he is doing that right now. This reminds me of how CIS was running their Sniper as well. They had some good amount of free farm on it, and now they drop the Shrapnel, gives them vision of the tower, and it does chip it down slowly. And I think this tower is lost. The Fissure's gonna try and slow it down, but it's not gonna be enough.
Dude, the buff to that, like, the range from which you can cast Shrapnel is so ridiculous. Like, it's off the screen how far away you can cast it from. Winter is on the move with a Blink Dagger here, and he wants the Shadow Demon. That's the ideal hero to jump, but he's just...
Don't be greedy.
Oh no. There's a Sentry mid. There's a Sentry mid if he walks that way, but he'll go for Koala here. I don't know what his plan is.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough. 1,200 health.
Oh, this could work out, though. This could work out.
Yeah, nuke bat, go for tank. Alright, double Starfall, that should be enough. A double Starfall is nearly the damage. I think it's more damage than a level 1 Laguna Blade. Yeah, a double Starfall at level 7. Yeah. So you really want to get those across. And that's why Mirana is such a strong hero. You can just kill people by just leaping up to them with the double Starfall. They don't expect it. And that's how she has so much solo kill potential. Sacred Arrow, that's another icing on the cake, but now the Clockwork's actually looking to rotate middle. Earthshaker, he has a Blink Dagger very soon, I think. I don't know how he's been getting his farm, but Insidious C has managed to save up some gold, and he will have the Blink Dagger soon. With the nerf, with the buff to Blink, it's really good on Earthshaker now.
It is, but level 1 Echo Slam doesn't actually do that much. I kind of prefer the Arcane Boots first, just so you can spam Fissure, but at this point, they might need it just for one big team fight, because they're just getting out-farmed and out-pressured all over the map.
No, the Blink Dagger is for... The reason why you get a Blink Dagger is because Earthshaker, I mean, the damage is nice, but the main goal is to actually chain stun the enemy team. So
yeah, but you can do that with the new Fissure. The new Fissure has, like, over a screen's worth of range. You really don't need a Blink for that.
But you can't go in with your Echo Slam afterwards, so... I think it's easier to catch them off with Echo Slam and then follow up with Fissure. The damage is secondary.
Dude, look at this team though. Like they need arcane boots. They have no arcane boots yet. Mirana's pretty mana dependent. Veno has no arcane boots. Storm is just rushing Orchid. So I don't know. I don't think Blink is like clearly the with Sandcane. I definitely agree because he needs it to get off a good stun on multiple heroes and hit epicenter. But I don't think it's. I think it's fine to go for it first. I just don't think you need to on Earthshaker every game.
Well, maybe. But there are Chan creeps. I guess he just wants to go for the Chaos Dunk. So we'll see. But I think Clockwork has been doing a great job. He has a double damage rune now. They're going into Roshan. They have Forge Spirits as well. I'm not so sure if the Forge Spirits, yeah, they are actually smoked up. The graphics are not that well done. And Forge Spirits don't actually minus armor on Roche, but the headshot, this guy is just proccing it with pure skill. And he's going for Maelstrom, so he's going for the Mjolnir build. So it even adds more to the close combat. So if you try and hit him, you get shocked by lightning and all that. So I think it's a cool build coming out from Sniper. Not going for the old Desolator build. And now with the Aegis, it's going to be very tough. RR might actually take this game if they continue like this.
It is going to be a little scary to 5-man into the Blink. They have not seen it yet. It's only level 1 Blink, but you follow it up with a Poison Nova. Oh, actually, Sharky's not level 6 yet. We're 16 minutes in. This Veno, still not level 6. Yeah, they need his ult for the damage in team fights. Like, they're really lacking on damage output right now.
Yeah, he's been spending a little bit of time in the jungle trying to get that level 6, but if he's not careful, he could get killed here. This is a little bit too close.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
attack.
attack.
Shrapnel is just so good for sieging these towers. It always makes me sad when I see a sniper that skips Shrapnel. I think the one situation where I saw it where I actually agreed with it was Sniper mid versus OD, because you just never have mana to use it, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, snipe him from range.
And even against OD though, you can kind of stay out of range of Astral, just cause if you get the points into take aim.
Dyer's middle tower
we'll see. For now they take the tower, and Orange making good trades, I think, taking a tier 1 mid. They can't fight outside of their base, so just stalling and trying to wait out the Aegis.
2,000 gold on Mirana. I'm not so sure what he wants to get, but I think they're going to push for tier 3 here.
They at least want to force a TP reaction. As the push comes top, Storm zipping in. Wants to take the tower, but a nice hook shot.
Oh, they hooked in on the Earthshaker. Assassinate. KS. Nope. No KS. Clockwork gets that. But that's your Earthshaker down. That's no Echo Slam. And no Blink. The Blink. 20 seconds left on that, but they're losing a lot of tower HP. And the Alacrity is just chipping away at its tower now.
When you're Earthshaker against Clockwork, you cannot show yourself like that. Either you have to smoke, or you have to sit behind your team so they can't hook you. That's just like Earthshaker 101. Especially defending high ground like this.
Yeah, Winter... He might just blink in and get an RNG hit shot and just die. So he's got to be very careful here, I think. There was this one time I was playing Phoenix, and I just wanted to dive to burn down the creep wave, and the sniper just had auto attack on, so he shot me once, and I got hit shot in the middle of them. So... things like that happen.
Casual intimidation sunstrike into the base.
The Moonlight Shadow wasted.
Yeah. And I mean it's tough for Orange to initiate here. Like when they try to walk in, they're walking into Forge Spirits, Necrobook, the sniper headshots that you mentioned. Like they have good initiating heroes, but it's not a good lineup to jump on. And even if you do, I mean, who do you go on? You go on the Chen, he just gets disrupted. You don't go on the Chen, he Hands of Gods, or he sends a hero back if they even need it. You get cold snapped and just right-clicked, so it's just tough for Orange to start a fight, but they're going to have to start one now. I would really like to see Insidious C smoke up here for this defense. He's going to need a little 420 in his life, I feel.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of that. Sniper is taking the front lines, he has Aegis. This might be a lost Rex, I think. I honestly think this is a lost Rex. But no, they're gonna zip in now. They're gonna try and let him group around as the Shadow Demon. Pulls him across the Fissure Chasm though. He could lose his Aegis here, but now Storm Spirit dropping really low. He's gonna be shot up. They used the lasso on the first life, and I think they don't have any more. Is Echo Slam still available? There is, and they're gonna go in now. Maybe Fissure. What are you doing with that Fissure? That was a missed Fissure there. And now their creeps come in. It's time to land the Chaos Dunk to the earth. Return. Come on, Koala.
He needs to toke up here, dude. He's got to get in properly.
Lost Rex. Storm Spirit zips in from the fountain, gets instantly disrupted. There's your Echo Slam chance, arrow to fly, good one from Ysera. Now there's the Fissure, gonna land, Echo Slam gonna come in, pushed away by the Cogs. Come on, Insidency, get it together. Where's the Echo Slam? No mana! The Cogs, oh man. And, oh well, disabled there, Gehenna's not getting out of there. And the Holy Knight will take a fall here. Chen is gonna get stolen. Now the Invoker trying to crawl away through all the sticky napalm. And Winter, if he's not careful, he might lose his Firefly. And I think he's not gonna go for it. So good defense, but not good enough. The Rex was lost. And C blinking into the Cogs, not a good idea. But he did KS for his Arcane Boots.
He actually...
Up of Wizardry.
He couldn't blink. I think it was the Shrapnel or the Rocket that cancelled it, but he just like walked into the Cogs there. And I mean, 1 mana burn? He doesn't have mana for combo. Like, that's how poor his mana pool is. But he will short up now a bit with Staff of Wizardry. And for RRQ, they use Aegis, but they get Rex. So I think pretty clearly a win for them. And I don't know, Winter, or what, Winter. I was looking at just the heroes and thinking about Winter. And I'm so used to casting with it, but Lysander, I don't know what they do at this point. They need a better defense than that if they want to take this game.
Yeah, they're 1 Rex down. They could try and split push a little bit with the Mirana. She's pretty good at that. And it does happen a lot in my games as well, so I think this is usually the things that happen. They have to rely on split push. They have to give up the Rex there. I think if they felt they couldn't defend it, well, I guess that's it. Storm Spirit zipped all the way from the fountain, trying to get as much damage as possible, but...
And he goes in, but it's right into the Necro 3 Invoker. Could have cold snapped there. Don't know if it would have been enough for the kill, though.
Yeah, he's quite lucky. He's gonna get an Assassinate just for the fun of it. Oh, loses half his HP. And Assassinate does a lot of damage, actually. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, they want to chase him down. Are they going to get a hook shot? Yep, hook shot.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Arrow, it lands on the Necro unit, and Insidious will blink away. So, good juking there.
They should. I don't really see them defending this tower, honestly. Storm's out of mana, has to go heal. They should just push mid and defend base. They can't defend this tier 2.
That's what Ysera's doing. He's getting his drums, buff up the creep wave a little bit, some good HP, and just mow down the towers. I think a Desolator would be better for this kind of wrathing, but...
For the meme?
Yeah, he's probably going Manta now.
Yeah, Manta is just not the best, like, split push item, and it's not... They just need to focus heroes down quickly on RRQ, but...
Desolator would be best.
Manta's better when you're just moving around the map a lot. The move speed helps you. You can chase heroes down easier, but... Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's that good in this situation.
Sniper with his 2 APM per minute.
Bat Rider. Going in.
Pulsing Koala. The Hoof Storm a little bit slow for the Centaur. Nice zip from the Storm Spirit. He's getting headshot like crazy. The arrow will fly onto the Clockwork. And now the Echo Slam just for the Sniper. And this guy is just healing like crazy. Shocks is going to be on the way out. The Hoof Storm's coming in again. But I think the defender's Koala is down. So they're going to have to back off. But the problem is, can they take the late game? I mean, they're stalling like this, but can they take the late game?
Yeah, that was a good defense from Orange. When they went in on the Sniper, first of all, Winter's Force Staff, and without it, they would have been able to just disrupt him. But nice use of the Force Staff to pull him away. And then the other thing is that they tried to silence the Chen. He actually got off Hand of God, but Storm went right on him, tried to just silence him, prevent the Hand of God. So that's a pretty decent high ground defense. But there's no Echo Slam now. It might be hard to defend round 2 once Sniper respawns.
Yeah, I like what Storm Spirit did. He zipped all the way behind and caused trouble for them so that they tried to kill him and didn't go sniff the Sniper. So Bat Rider pulled him one way, Storm Spirit caused distraction on the other end. I think it was good. But it's still best of 3, so even if they drop this game, it's just gonna get all those RR fanboys really excited about the 25 keys they're about to win.
They're pretty excited in chat already.
25 keys and
some
all
rather
that.
nasty things being said to the Orange fans out there, I must say. Despicable speech.
100 keys, bracket 4 accounts.
Suck it at Immortals, easiest of my life. There you go.
So easy. Deny the tower, deny. Oh man.
Radiant's top tower has
Not
fallen.
gonna deny that. So that's more towers for Sniper. This guy is just 2 APM. Standing there, right click, stop, right click, stop.
I think that's my favorite part about Sniper, is like he just looks and feels like the noobest freaking hero. Like he's slow, he's weak, all he does is right click and KS with his Assassinate, but he's getting the job done, and it's really the Shrapnel that's doing it. The hookshot in here, and that's the death of the Earthshaker.
Yeah, getting caught out again. And this time there will be no casing in this fight, but he didn't have the Echo Slam anyway, so it's not going to be that easy. Shox running low on mana, the Venomous Gale will come, he just shoots at Koala. Koala just shoots at Shox there, but is there going to be trouble? Nice arrow in the face there, Starstorm will come. Is there a second one? Disruption will save his life. Ysera in a lot of trouble. Does he have buyback? He does have, he's going to buyback right away. Insidious C as well, he's back in the fight. But he has 15 seconds left on the Chaos Dunk. Tower has gone down. The Rex, 3 points in that. Oh, Venomancer actually poisons the Chen to death. And the Sorcerer zips from up high. He has 1 zip left in him. And Don Juan is going to go down. Shox is going to be chasing down the Invoker. But are they going to have any dust? No, they will not. So Ysera, I think, did waste his buyback there. But that's a gem.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Yeah,
under attack.
did they lose that? Okay, yeah, they did.
Yeah,
So RRQ loses their gem. But there was a triple buyback from Orange. That was a very expensive base defense. The Earthshaker buyback I don't really think matters because he's already got his Big Dagger. So that's pretty much all he needs. Mirana buying back, fairly costly. Does pick up Maelstrom. Again, I'm not the biggest fan, but this will help you split push a bit. So it's not a bad choice.
I think he was considering Desolator early on, but he had to buy back, so...
Yeah.
There's his money gone, so he wants to go for something that can help push immediately, and I think Maelstrom's okay. Don't really want to spend too much mana on Starstorm.
But you know, this is really what happens whenever teams run these sniper lineups. Like, if the enemy team is any good, and they've got okay initiation and gap closers, he always just gets caught out of position and dies. It's like, that's why I do like the Mask of Madness pickup a lot that we see the CIS carry player always goes for. Like, sure, you're very weak if they catch you, but it doesn't matter if you tank up on Sniper, you're probably still gonna die, and I don't think you need to go, like, necessarily, like, pure mobility items, but just getting a Mask of Madness, it gives you a lot of DPS too.
Wow, Storm Spirit. He really wants to go for Shox. Hit shot, Purge, and, well, a little bit of manning up, but it's not gonna matter. Fires the Assassinate, he dodges it with a very quick jump. Sunstrike gonna miss as well. This guy is Juke Nukem.
He's really walking through a minefield. This is just awful, really, but he will make it out. And there is a ward here. They spotted out this Veno. Uh-oh. Sharky's in trouble. But they're not going to go on him yet.
Yeah, but close combat sniper, he's going for a Desolator right now. He's got 2 hammers on his way. No, he's going BKB.
BKB.
No, he's going BKB, yeah. I thought he was going Des, so.
I think BKB is pretty damn good this game. Because they're already up there, they have 1 lane of Rex up and or cleared out, and when they go on him, as long as he BKBs, there's really nothing Orange can do. They can lasso him, but they don't have right-click damage. Even Maelstrom isn't that good against BKB. That's where the Deso would help out a lot.
Yeah, and the Rex does regen back to full health. Insidious C, hopefully his Echo Slam lands on more than 1 person this fight. He's got 2 points in that now.
This time he smoked, and this I like quite a bit.
Sick and tired of the clock.
Yeah. And NFR has done a great job this game. Like, when you're up against Earthshaker, he is the hero that you always go on. Once there's a 4-staff, it's less effective, but for now, they're just a little bit short. Meanwhile,
nice.
Mirana killed the Courier. And that had a completed Yule Scepter for the Invoker, actually.
Oh, no shenanigans gonna come in. And it looks like it's enough to scare them off. No Yule Scepter, so they say, okay, we're gonna back off. And yeah, they saved their Rex for a little bit longer. 4-star for the Earthshaker.
Yeah, I like this from RRQ. They need Aegis. Sure, Sniper's got BKB, but this way he could just die, then come back with BKB, and then just finish off the rack. So I think just get the Aegis here, group up, push all the lanes in, so even if you lose the fight, Orange doesn't get key objectives, and then you just 5-man top. Exposed racks, maybe you have to throw a few bodies at it to break the base, but I think that would be well worth it. So I think they just need to be a little more patient, get the next Aegis, and then go for that push.
And Don Juan has gone for Necro 3, so it's something you don't usually see on Invoker at the get-go. I guess there is this one strat by DK, the Zoo strat, where they actually pick up Necro 3 and Forge Spirits. Eyesight Size does that, so.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pub builds. I started trying it like a year and a half ago. It's pretty good, just if you have like a Prophet or any other pushing heroes, just ratting up the map, or 5-manning, depending on your lineup, but it does fall off quite a bit as the game goes later, and we'll see some BKBs coming out in the next 10 minutes or so. So I think the window is here for RRQ. Get the next Roche and then try and do something with that Aegis, because the way they're itemizing doesn't really take them late game at all.
BKB for Sniper now. And he's going for Mjolnir after this, so he is going to be Tor. Still going for the close combat specialist kind of sniper. BKB, hold your ground and just right click to victory.
Stand and deliver. Stand and deliver.
Yep, he's doing that to Roshan right now. Okay, doing a little bit of kiting, but Orange are in position to defend this. I mean, to contest this. In City C, he really wants to land his Earthshaker ultimate on more than one hero. Arrow. It's gonna stun him, but it's a pretty obvious thing that Orange are trying to contest this because their wave is wave is pushing in on their tower, on their Rexes up top, and they're not there to defend. So RR is just gonna sit back.
Yeah, good play from RRQ. Just keep on spamming the wave with the rockets, give you vision of the top lane, and as soon as they see Winter's gone back top, they immediately will go into Roche.
Yeah,
no
Winter doesn't have BTs, so there'll be no chance of that. Yeah, he's gonna make his way back now. And I'm not so sure they can get here in time.
The problem is he won't have Firefly for this either. He just, it's on cooldown now.
Oh, Storm Spirit, he tries to cause some trouble. And the Moonlight Shadow will come, but the Necrogy units are going to be standing there. They are going to be catching out Sharky. Sharky's going to get caught. Is he going to just self-destruct? Maybe, yes, no. Sharky run. Sharky is not dead, actually, but they're going to give Roshan. Storm Spirit still looking to try disruption. It's going to be very well timed there. Is he going to zip in? Nope. But good disruption there by the Shadow Demon. This Shadow Demon has been playing really good so far. And Clockwork, NFR, going to back off. The BKB was spent there, so... Well, at least the BKB will be down for a minute, but Aegis on the sniper again.
I can't believe that Venom lived. He was so low, but Battery Salt doesn't hit invisible units and fades invis just in time.
He's going for Aghanim Scepter, Sharky. He knows he's gonna play the role of self-destructor this game, so he's just gonna go for the best potential and just explode, jam on his ultimate key just as he's about to die. So he's going for Aghanims. He's got 2 parts of it already. It needs about 1005 to complete it, and it does a lot of damage.
Speaking of Ags, you know what I really miss from Dota 1 is do you remember how in Dota 1, like when you upgraded Juggernaut to like Ags or Earthshaker, it would change how their item looked, like their weapon. Like Earthshaker's totem would go glow yellow or gold, and Juggernaut would have like this flaming sword of doom. They really should add that. Yeah, the lightsaber. They should add that in Dota 2.
Yeah, I believe Dota Cinema had this chest suggestion, like Academic Scepter upgrades. I believe they were there, but apparently Valve doesn't allow particle effects in the workshop, so it's gonna be tough.
Well, they have them on like couriers and stuff.
Those are Valve release couriers. I think none of the workshop ones have them. I'm not so sure. Could be wrong.
Well, maybe it's like certain things can't have them, or I'm not sure. But either way,
I would love to see them too. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Winter is prepping with Firefly.
It for Brewmaster, I think. The Aghanim Basher, I think.
I have not seen that, but here comes the bat. He's just looking for Don Juan here. Can't find him yet though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. The sniper is just taking pot shots again. Once again, right click, stop, right click, stop. And I think this is a free Rex. They can glyph all they want, but I don't think it's gonna work out. There is 2 lives on the sniper. There's a BKB as well. I honestly think they might have to tap out and go for game 3. This is the last fight. They're gonna zip in on Shadow Demon, pumps the BKB. Don Juan is gonna run away. He's gonna get pulled in, but they're not gonna stop there. They're gonna zip away because it's out of mana. Sharky goes down to the sniper, all skill, arrow to fly. It's not gonna land on Chen. It lands on the Necro unit now. Bad Rider pulls in the Clockwork, and they're all just gonna gank on him. Echo Slam maybe? No, no Echo Slam this time. Shocks gets a dominating streak. There's a sniper in C2C, dropping low, and there you go. Sniper just shooting him down with the cold snap. And I think game 2.
Yeah, Koala too strong. Take that.
Close combat sniper, man.
Yeah, too good. And I mean, really, the MVP is this Clockwork, though. He's caught the Earthshaker like 4 or 5 fights. He did it again there, prevents a big Echo Slam. Insidious C 4-staffed out, but he was not able to do anything during the push. He got the solo kill bottom on the Veno. He set up a kill on the safe lane Storm right before he hit level 6, and to me, this was the story of a Clockwork just carrying the team to victory on his back. NFR, broad, manly shoulders from the little robot, for sure.
Yeah, that and the sniper. But I honestly...
Well, it's easy to be the sniper when you've got a Clockwork starting the fights like that. Come on.
Yeah, I think... that's why I said the sniper needs man shields. I don't know what... needs body...
That sounds incredibly, like, sexual.
Punchy, yeah, but it needs body body shields, what do you call it? Human shields, yes! You need human
Radiant's
shields
middle tower is
to
under
make a
attack.
sniper effective. You need someone to make the space so that no one closes in, and if they close in, they get killed. Something like that. Shadow Demon's great for that, and so is Invoker, so is Chen to keep you out of trouble, so... I honestly didn't think a Clockwork would be enough space making. I think normally you have like Tide Hunter or a Magnus to build space as well, but
Right.
I guess Sniper is good as well.
He just needs some.
Clockwork's
He
good
just
as well.
needs some extra beef in the front lines, really.
Yes, man shields.
Extra meat, extra beef, man shields indeed. And here comes the
Radiant's
push.
middle tower is under attack.
And now they even have Frost armor from the Frost Ogre.
Dude, Alacrity's so legit on Sniper. He is just. Look at that. Plink, plink, plink. I still like the Mask of Madness though. I'm a little disappointed we don't
Radiant's
see it.
middle tower has fallen.
Nothing quite like the machine gun sniper just to ruin your day.
Yeah, I guess he's like, oh well, I'm so good with the tankiness right now. I don't really want to lose that. So I just want to laugh as they try and kill me and can't. So he's got 1,300 health.
Storm's got an invis here, but there is a gem on Invoker.
I hear Venom. Oh no, he gets pulled in. A little bit greedy, but there's still an Aegis. He's not dying. Look at him. He's just standing and delivering. And he just pops his BKB, shoots at Ysera. Ysera gets headshot. All the skill in the world. Assassinate. Goodbye. Double kill. Dominating. Mega kill for Don Juan. The Aegis will pop, but I think this is it. Buyback from the bat. Buyback from Ysera. But I think this is over. Gems on the ground. Completely ignored. Koala. He's going to pick it up now. He's going to see all the invis in the world. And... Sniper?
The Sniper, man.
Oh man, in C2C, just losing HP.
He's hitting hard. Like they just can't go on him, and that's the nice thing about going for this tankier build against the gap closers. Like, great, you can jump on me with Storm. I just BKB and right click you. You try and jump on me with Bat. I just BKB. You can't kill me. Then I man up on you. The little guy's got some. He's been doing some squats in his spare time. Some extra push-ups.
Nah, he's just got his butterfly knife.
Look at that. Look how beefy he is. Just get in for that close action shot, taking out these. It honestly looks like Diablo or something when you zoom in on him. He's smaller than the jungle creeps. They're like monsters coming his way.
Yeah, he's using a shotgun, not using the AWP. Not using the op, using the shotguns. Just...
This is awesome, dude. This is like a first-person shooter.
I need to see this on stream now, but it's a 2-minute delay. I can't really see.
I'm like, I know there's a push coming mid, but I think I'm just gonna cast the final fight in this.
Yeah, I did it the last time. People were kind of mad at me, but the other half were actually really excited with the first-person Mirana that I was showing.
This is just awesome, though. He's just like hiding in the trees, guerrilla warfare. Oh man, people are gonna get so mad about this.
But imagine you can follow the assassinate bullet. You know, some games they let you follow the projectile.
Yeah.
And as I fly and splat, and you see the Phantom Menace just die. And yeah, he's just firing bullets right now. He's just firing shots at Winter.
He's got the Deso now. Alright, we're keeping our eyes firmly fixed on the Sniper.
Yeah, he even has tracers. So.
If you want to see what's happening, watch the minimap, but for now it's just all about the push.
Middle tower has fallen.
18k net worth on Sniper. I believe we haven't talked about Gold Graph at all as well. This game. Oh man, now Shock's in trouble. He's gonna get headshot. Goodbye, Sharky. He tries to go for the suicide plays, but he's going down. Sniper gets a free kill, and he's now going to snipe away at melee Rex. Now Bad Rider tries to pull him and gets tornadoed out. Disruption to defend him, and Sniper is going to lull and turn around, shoot people down. Ysera going down. Winter pops the Ghost Scepter, but he can be a ghost. Insidious does nothing. Purge, Soul Capture, shoots him twice, goes down, and the Storm Spirit buys back, Ysera buys back, that's a GG coming up from the bottom, and Shock still trying, headshot once, headshot twice, here comes your assassin, the shrapnel, oh man, are they gonna find him? No dieback from him, gonna be saved by the bell, but Orange getting crushed this game.
Brutal, just brutal.
100 keys, 4 accounts.
They just played very poorly in the lanes. Venom should not die solo to a clock when they both have boots, and just in general, like the solo mids, Mirana did a decent job. Storm got caught out right before he hit level 6, which is pretty sloppy as well, and ended up going down. But RRQ, I like the way they approached the game. Pick Sniper, that's one thing, but They use the Chen effectively to push towers early. The Necro Book, an Invoker, synergizes really well with the early push lineup. Sniper went drums, then BKB, and they just built good items to deal with the initiation. Like when Bat jumped in, they had a Yule Scepter for him. They had the multiple Force Staffs to help counter the Blink Lasso Force Staff. They had a good lineup to punish Batrider initiation with Disruption and Chen Hand of God. And Clockwork was just on the money hunting down the Earthshaker. So RRQ, well, maybe a team to look out for, Lysander. They take a game 1 in this best of 3 off of Arch.
TI4 finals, CIS versus RRQ.
Yeah, there you go.
Guys, I'm watching the first person stream now.
It's pretty badass, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks good.
That was amazing.
Counter-Strike Dota.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks for joining us for Game 1. You're watching SEA ACG's Best of the Best. I'm LD. He's Lysander. If you enjoy Lysander's casting, be sure to follow him, twitter.com/Lysander, Zonora, XONORA. And I'm LD, twitter.com/LDDota. But anyway, we'll be right back with game number 2 after this short commercial break. Stay tuned.